Hey guys, it's DJ. I'm back with another unedited, unscripted, unrehearsed little nugget. And today you get two for the price of one. So hey, it's a good day for you out there. Two things that have been going through my mind: awareness equals health, and the path to peace. So I'm going to go over this just real fast. Awareness. We can't make any change in our life until we have some awareness, and that sometimes is hard for people because, when we're going through our life totally unconscious and habitually and totally not aware, we're also not aware of the things that need to be changed, the things that don't feel so good physically, emotionally, spiritually, relationally, so on and so forth. So when we start to get healthy and we start having awareness, we go through a time where, and I think I did this if you watch the healing one, it shows dips and ups and downs. Well, when we have awareness, sometimes it feels like a dip. Now it's still progress, because now we're moving towards a place of consciousness and creating new behaviors and new relationships with self and others. So we're moving towards health. We have more health on board, so we can actually venture into this place where things feel uncomfortable. And, so if you're on one side of this river, which is the unconscious, habitual side, reactionary side, so on and so forth, and you start dipping your toe into the river, and then the next thing you know, you're kind of in it, and maybe there's a strong current that pulls you in, maybe there's little rocks and maybe some broken glass or whatever, depending where you are. But there's big boulders, and say you're in the river and you're going down the river now. Now you're into the awareness, right? So you're in the river and you get bumped around a little bit, right? And there might be a part of you that says, oh my God, why did I want to go into the river? How the hell do I get back? I just want to get back to the other side. I want to go back to not being in the river, right? And trust me, a lot of people, once they start realizing that there's physical pain or emotional pain or limiting beliefs that keep them kind of gridlocked in their life, there's a time where you I wish I didn't know what I know, and I want to go back to the other side of the river. But if you stay with it, if you can relax and do the work necessary, you can ease yourself to the other side of the river, which is where you get to then be in the total feeling of your life, the total felt sense of your life, the total possibility of your life, the ability to create your life, to develop healthy relationships with self and others. So it's a journey worth taking. But it's not easy though. Trust me, I've been there. I have been on one side. I started putting my toe in, and I don't like the cold, so it took me a long time to get into the river. But I eventually got to the other side. I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. You right? So awareness equals health. Take the journey into the river, get in there. Get bumped around a little bit, get to the other side, live life fully and wholly, right? The other is the path to peace. This came up the other day in my Sundo practice, which one of these days I'm going to do a video that talks more about that, because it's great. And we just finished a Sundo mental wellness 8-week workshop, which was great, which I got to talk to you about, but not today. Today, we're just talking about the path to peace, because the conversation came about, there was angst around this was going on, and that was going on, and this was going on, and there was all this dialogue before the practice began. And, where we get stuck in life, almost always, is when we want to control things that we have no control over. We don't have control of the weather. We can plan an outdoor party, we can plan an outdoor something, but guess what? We don't have control of weather. We don't have control of other people's reactions or actions. We don't have control of time per se. We don't have control, I know this thing with COVID, whether it's what's happening, if this really is going to happen, that's going to happen, who's got COVID, who doesn't, wear a mask, don't, right? So the path to peace is recognizing, wow, I don't have control over that stuff. What I have control over is me. And so this ties in, because the more awareness I have up here and health, the more I can recognize what's going on with me. What do I have control over? And from that place, I have a lot of control over what I do and how I show up for things. Or how, if I'm creating an event, what are the things I know and what can I do with what I know? And that, let me tell you, is the path to peace. Struggle, on the other hand, if you prefer struggle, there's you get to that fork in the road. You can go the path to peace or the path to struggle. Path to struggle, try controlling everything you don't have control over. Try fixing everything that's not yours to fix, right? Take on everybody else's stuff. That road is very well traveled. You will run into probably lots of people you know if you take that path. Path to peace is how to let that stuff go. And in the Sundown Mental Wellness Workshop that I did, we did a tool. I'm not going to tell you the tool. Get your butt to my workshop in the fall and you'll learn that tool. But it's a great tool that we do it's a 3-part tool, and one of the pieces of that tool is to how do you take things that you don't have control over and let go of, right? How do you take things that aren't yours to fix and let go of them, right? So I gave you 2/3 of one of the tools, but that's a little treat for you today. All right, so awareness equals health. Stay on the path to peace, not on the path to struggle. And I guarantee you, these 2 things, you're going to get in a really great place in your life. Or if you're already in a great place, you're going to stay in a great place, which is also good. Hey, nice to see you. Have a great day. Take good care. Bye-bye.